Hi, my wonderful chefs. Welcome to Recipe Specialty, where we show you how to make a variety of recipes from eggs to eggceptional. In this video, I'm going to make my wife and son's favorite treat, madeleines. What I used to prepare this was eggs, butter, flour, sugar, salt, lemon, and vanilla extract. With that said, let's get cooking. Madeleines are a French classic butter pastry, often served for breakfast or with tea or coffee. Like most pastries or cakes, start off by cracking some eggs. Here we're cracking 2 eggs into a bowl, and then we're giving them a good mix like we're prepping for an omelet. Whisk these eggs thoroughly, and then once we're done whisking, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of the whisked eggs into a large mixing bowl. Next, we're going to add some of the sugar to the bowl and mix that into the 2 tablespoons of eggs. Once the sugar has been incorporated and mixed in with the eggs, we're going to add some more whisked eggs to the bowl and mix them in. Then we're going to add more sugar, mix. Then more eggs, mix. Then once the last of the sugar has been mixed in, we should still have some eggs left over so we can repeat this process with the flour. We're going to pretty much do the same exact thing we've been doing with the sugar. Eggs, flour, mix. Eggs, flour, mix. Slowly incorporating the flour as we combine them into the overall mixture. Admittedly, this can be tedious and quite exhausting, but honestly, it's worth it. Eventually, you will have whisked in all the eggs, sugar, and flour. Once you've got the batter mixed and ready to go, then it's time to get the butter ready, which is probably one of the most important steps to this whole shebang. In a pot, add cold butter. Heat it up slowly at low temperature while mixing with a spoon. Once it's melted, scoop some of that butter into a bowl and incorporate some flour, making a roux. Here I'm using 3 tablespoons of butter to 3 tablespoons of flour. A roux is equal parts fat and flour. In this case, the butter serves as the fat. It's typically used to thicken soups and sauces. We're going to use this to baste the madeleine baking pans and help basically thicken the batter so that it rises and creates that well-known puff that's associated with madeleines. Then take this roux and a basting brush and coat the baking trays all over the pastry wells. You don't need to get the flat areas, just where we're going to put the batter. After the baking trays have been prepped, add the salt to the batter, then the lemon zest, then the lemon juice, followed by the vanilla extract. After that, we're going to pour in the rest of the butter into the madeleine batter, and we're going to fold it in. Don't stir it in, don't mix it in, don't whisk it in, fold it in. This matters. Just fold it in nice and gently. We're not trying to add any air to the mixture. Now that the batter is complete, it's time to scoop it into the prepped baking sheets. A dollop will do. We're not trying to make cupcakes here. We're just putting in enough to fill the little baking sheet well. Then we're going to bake these for 14 minutes only at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Once done, remove the madeleines to a resting rack so that they could cool. Honestly, we like to eat them as is, right out of the oven, but it probably is best to wait so you don't burn yourself. We like to eat these plain, but feel free to sprinkle on some powdered sugar, which is quite a common practice, or even dip them in some melted chocolate. However you decide to eat these puppies, I just hope that you enjoy them. Please let me know what you think. If you made this, did you tweak it at all? Do you have any suggestions? I'd love to hear all your feedback. If you all liked this video, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, subscribe, check out the website. Ultimately, let's eat!